my god. Alright, no, enough of that. Alright. What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy, the boy here, back with another video. I know it's been a minute, but hey, we're back and we're ready for action. Come on, baby. Let's give it up in the chat. Today, you know what we're doing. As you can see, if you're not blind, you can see we're doing a tier list on Overwatch characters. Just a forewarning, this is my opinion, so don't come after me. This is just what I personally think. So we got 5 different things. We got meta, which is obviously the best right now. Great, which is okay, great. And then we got good, which is good. We got okay, which is okay. And we got trash, which is trash. And I don't think any of them are going to go in trash because anybody's viable if you're good with them. This is just if you kind of like pick somebody up, how good they're going to be and how well you're going to do with them. So, without further ado, let's get right into it, huh? Let's do it, huh? Let's do it. Come on, give it a round of applause. Come on. All right, let's get it. All right, so first, we got the robot. We got Bat. All right, we're off the phone. Sorry, mom called me. Can't just let that go by. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm just going to say this off rip. No tank is going to be in meta because no tank is meta right now. I'm sorry, this is a terrible season for tanks. The new damage passive absolutely not ruined it, but made tanks where they had to play big. Sure, actually, it was a good change, though, in my opinion, because tanks were, I think tanks were almost unkillable, especially Roadhog was a big problem last season. He just wouldn't die. If he knew how to play, if any of the tanks know how to play, and don't just overextend and don't play behind cover, they can live pretty much the entire time if they really wanted to. But this was honestly a much needed thing in my opinion. I like it better because tanks can get punished for being overextendo or you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, Roy? So first we're gonna go with a little metal brick Bastion. I think Bastion is honestly good. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's meta. He's definitely not meta. He's teetering between great and good mainly because of his minigun. Right now, that minigun shreds anybody that's overextended. But if a tank's not being overextended or anything like that, it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. But that's really it. If you're playing against low elo, he could be really good. But a high elo, he kind of just gets shredded because of his hitbox. Going on to next is Cass. Cass has been just okay. Actually, I think I'm going to put him in okay. Cass really isn't great. He's he can't really get in the forefront anymore because Cassidy's weird because he's a hit scan, but every other hit scan has a longer range than him, so he has to be in the front kind of to where he doesn't have as much damage fall off, and with that he kind of it's a very awkward situation, and his ultimate is terrible. So really he's just okay in my opinion, unless you can hit your shots like an absolute animal. He's not really doing a whole bunch for the team. Next is D.Va. D.Va is good this season because she has her defense matrix, which always helps out with, especially with this new passive for DPS. She can stop that damage from incoming. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. Her ultimate is trash though, so that keeps her from going into great. Her ultimate is pretty poo. If you get into higher elo, people just know how to not die to that. Genji had a nerf this season. I think I'm gonna go good. Genji's always gonna be better than okay because it's Genji, and his skill ceiling is very high. So if you go against a good Genji, he's always gonna be decent. But for the majority, if you're okay at Overwatch, you're gonna be a terrible Genji. I'm sorry to say, but if you're one tricking him, you could be a good or even great Genji. But just a bunch of stuff can. What's that called? The healing incoming is nerfed as well, so that was a big thing for Genji because he has a deflect. He can get healed and he'd be back up to normal HP, which isn't a thing anymore. So next is his brother Hanzo. Hanzo, I'd say, is good again this season. Last season, his one shot is revoked, so that is a big nerf to him. That was mainly his whole kit. Basically, a Widow just has projectile and projectile speed, just basically a worse Widow with a little bit more movement, I'd say. But yeah, he's basically just a worse Widow with a little bit more health, in my opinion. At least now. Before he was a better Widow because he had that one shot, but now that one shot isn't a thing anymore. So, I don't know. Junkrat is trash. I'm sorry to say Junkrat is not good this season. He hasn't been good for a little minute, I don't think. But like I said, you can be good with any of these characters, but just in my opinion, if you kind of just pick up, not just pick it up, but if you just kind of started with Overwatch, you're not into Diamond and above, this is kind of the main thing. But all these characters are going to be either good or great for anything above Diamond. All characters can be good. Lucio, I think Lucio is actually in meta this season. I think he's great. He has that AoE healing, always a good. He has movement. He has that damage. So if you dive their back line, they don't take as much. They don't take as much healing. So it's way easier to get picks with. His boop he got a buff. He got his boop is more damage, stuff like that. Projectile sizes are way bigger, so he can hit anybody like crazy. And yeah, he's just honestly meta, I'd say. I think Mei is great, especially with the wall for this season. The wall is very helpful. Yeah, I think Mei's probably in great. Her ability, her ultimate is okay. Her ice block keeps her surviving. Yeah, I think Mei's in a good spot right now. I don't think she's definitely in the great tier. Mercy is okay. Like I said, I don't think I'm putting anybody in trash because I don't think anybody's trash right now. Let me check and see if anybody's trash. No, I wouldn't say anybody's trash. I'll get to it. Mercy, honestly, I'm putting her in okay tier just because I think Mercy's the most whack hero in the game. Literally, you don't do anything the entire time. I feel like you just pocket somebody and you win. So you're basically just parasiting your way to high elo, which is super annoying. And she never dies. That's another thing that is really annoying. But yeah, I just not a fan of Mercy. I'm just a little biased. But yeah, I think she is okay. You swap the hit scan, you just beam her out of the sky, and then you can kill her. Farah, I don't know how I feel. I think she's good. I don't think she's okay. The projectile got buffed. Her speed got buffed. She got a little bit of a nerf to the jetpack thing, but she did get kind of a buff with a little dash forward thing where she can cover more ground quickly and get behind cover quicker. Yeah, I think she's okay, especially with a pocket Mercy. She's up to that great tier, but just by herself, I'd say she's good. Ultimate's terrible. I think Pharah's ult is dog turd because it's basically, if you're going ult as Pharah, you're basically either going for a 5k or you're dying. That's how it is. If you don't get a 5k, you're dying with the ultimate. So you better hope you get two, at least a 1 for 2 trade. That's the only way that Pharah's ult gets value. But yeah, she's okay this year. What am I talking about? She's okay this season. Reaper is, I think, good. I think he's great. I think Reaper's always going to be kind of a great hero. He's very easy to play. He gets a lot of value, especially with the tank thing. With taking reduced healing, he can just get up in the tank's face and just bomb, and the tank's pretty much dead. Reinhardt, I think Reinhardt is in the okay tier. I think he's been here for a little while. I feel bad. I don't know. I think he's in between good and okay. I don't think he's just okay, but I don't think he's good. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't think Ryan's that great of a hero. You know what I'm saying? He's not in a great spot. I'd put him right here if I could. Actually, let's put him at the end of good. Let's just put him back here. He's not the greatest, but he's in good. I'll give him that. Roadhog, me personally, in my opinion, I think he's great this season. I think Roadhog is great. His hitbox might be a little bit big, but he does a lot of damage to make up for it. He has self-healing, which, it gives him amplified healing as well. So that 20% or that damage reduction, healing reduction, whatever, doesn't really affect him nearly as much. But no, I think he's good. His ultimate's really strong. I think he's actually a really good tank, one of the best ones this season. Soldier, I think, is always going to be one of the meta characters. If you can just hit your shots, he's simply somebody that cannot be beat. If you go up against a really good soldier, that's pretty much GG's. Sorry to tell you. Unless you have a whole team that can just dive onto him. But he has one of the most best abilities in the game is his sprint. He can just keep on running faster than everybody for a longer period of time. And he has self-healing, and he has that Helix rocket, which is absolutely idiotic. But I think he is always going to be meta. He's never going to go below between good, I don't think. And the projectile size just got bigger, so that only helps him. Symmetra is, I think, honestly okay this season. I don't think she's very good. Personally, I haven't seen any Symmetras really popping off. But that's just what I'm seeing. I can't really speak too much on it because she hasn't been getting a lot of play rate in my whatchamacallit. I haven't really seen her be played a whole bunch. Torbjorn, I think Torbjorn's as well in the okay tier. Actually, no, I'll put him in good because the projectile thing did get buffed to where he hits a little bit more shots. I think is good. Who else we got? Tracer. I think Tracer's in the... Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I think Tracer... Obviously, if you're a good Tracer, you can be cracked. But I think Tracer's in, like, the bottom of good right now, personally, because projectile... It's the main thing is projectile hitboxes is crazy now. If you aim right here, you can hit Tracer in the head. I think it's crazy. And she has the least amount of health in the game, so that's not good for her. And yeah, reduced healing, everything like that. I think it's okay. She's just okay. Winston as well in the good tier. I don't think Winston's very good. The only thing that is good for him is that reduced healing getting taken. That helps him out a little bit. But I think Winston's never been meta for a while, which sucks because I love playing Winston. But and, you gotta accept the harsh reality of it. But I mean, I'm sorry to tell you, but you know how it goes. Widow, I mean, this could go either way. She could either be great or she could be trash because if she's getting dove on, she provides like almost no utility. But it depends. If she's getting dove on, she's trash. If she's not, then she could be great. You just got to hit your shots. It's simple as that. Hit your shots as Widow, she could be great. That's all I got to say for her. Her ultimate comes back quick and provide a lot of information for the team. Zarya, honestly can't speak on her because I've barely seen any Zarya, so I'm gonna just put her at the back of good. I really can't speak on her. I'm not a tank main, so I can't tell you from personal experience, but I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't played Zarya a whole bunch or seen a whole bunch of them. And the ones that I have seen, kind of mixed. They either roll or they don't. It's kind of mixed, so I'm gonna just put them in the good. Zenyatta is definitely meta right now. Zenyatta's orb size is absolutely insane on the hitboxes this season. So much damage. Reduced healing. It's crazy. He puts out so much damage if you can hit your shots. It's absolutely bonkers. He's kind of broken right now. Like if you put that Discord orb on them and then they take reduced healing, you hit your shots. Projectile size is bigger. It's absolutely insane how much damage you can get done. Ana is always going to be kind of a great character. She's never really a game... Oh, no, she actually is a game changer because if you hit your nades and you hit your sleeps, you pretty much win the game just off of that. You have a good Ana, you could go absolutely insane. So Ana, it depends on who's using her, but I'd say for the average person, she can be great for the team comp. If she's a really good Ana, meta. I mean, let's be honest. Nano is cracked, especially if you pair a Nano with a Soldier Visor or anything. Nano's in? Dude, don't even... That's a 2-shot to the body, dog. Like, that's absolutely bonkers. Sombra is okay. Sombra's always kind of just a mid character. She really is. The only time that she provides any utility is if the person that's playing her knows how to hack at the certain times that she needs to hack. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. Everybody's playing. If you're going against anybody that can, like a Brig absolutely destroys you. It's just, I don't know. Sombra's just not very good this season, I don't think. Unless you know whenever to hack. If you have team comp and you have call outs and stuff like that, if you have communication throughout your team, she can be good, but that's about it. If you're just playing her solo queuing, you're not going to be doing as much. People are just going to flame you. Orisa, I'm going to put her in good as well. Like I said, no tanks are really going to be in meta because nothing's really happening with tanks. The only good thing about her, I'm going to put her actually closer up front just to like signify that she's better. Bastion's going to go back here. She's not bad. She doesn't have fall off anymore, which is absolutely insane to me. Her projectile hit size, is it projectile or? Yeah, her projectile hit size is bonkers as well. It's literally like throwing a Krabby Patty at somebody. It's like throwing a big snot ball. It hits them every time. Doomfist, like I said, Doomfist can kind of go either way. He could be great or he could be trash. It depends on who's using him. But the majority I see is pretty trash. I have a buddy that plays Doomfist. He goes cracked with him. But anything besides that I see in like just games that I hop in, just solo queue, the Doomfist is doing terrible. I'm sorry to say. Doomfist, it's either you're on 100 or you're on a 0. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Moira's, she's good. I mean, oh my god, Moira's okay. She's not the. What day? Moira's okay. She's never gonna be insane. She doesn't provide any team utility, but she does put out them numbers. She does put out them numbers which can help the team. A lot of healing, a lot of damage. Always great for the team. Brig, me personally, I love Brig. I think Brig's great. Personally, I think Brig's great. They brought back her little combo, which is awesome. Love that for me. Her AoE healing. AoE healing is the stuff right now, dude. I'm telling you. AoE healing's doing great. Ultimate is strong. Has a shield. Like, what else can you ask for? I think Brig is a great character. Wrecking Ball, same thing. He's literally just a distraction. That's it. You don't pay attention to him, he's not doing anything. Sorry to say it. He's super fun to play. I wish he was meta. I'd put him maybe at the back of good, but I haven't seen any good balls. He is really fun to play though, and I wish he was meta because I'd actually play him. Ultimate trash. That's trash too. You play as Brig. Whenever I'm playing Brig, shut it down. Shut it down, ball. Shut it down. I'm literally getting all that AoE healing off. I'm going like this. I'm going like this with my flail, dude. I'm getting all that AoE healing from your balls, and I'm taking them out lickety split. Ashe is in a decent spot. I'd put her right here in great. I think she's not bad. You can hit your shots, like I said. You know, it can kind of go cracked. Bob is okay. Always been a kind of mid. If they have an Ana, Bob's just super. There's no point of playing Ashe unless you can call out whatever Ana uses or sleep. Baptiste is pretty strong right now as well. I think he has that AoE healing, which he can heal that team real quick. Window's always been dog turd, but he can put out them numbers. He can put out that. He just has a little bit of a funky shooting mechanic, but if you can get that down, you play him for a couple games, you can get it down. You can put out the numbers, and the healings go insane. The only tank that I'd say is great right now is Sigma. Actually, I'm gonna do these two at the same time. Sigma and Racha are pretty cracked this season. You play either one of those. Sigma's always been a great champion in my opinion. I think Sigma's never a bad pick. He can kind of go against anybody really, and Racha's really good as well. His ultimate is still stupid, I think. Unless you have an Ana that can sleep him. You have to have team coordination, though. That's the main thing. Team coordination. You have to have team coordination against Racha. And if your Ana sleeps him and you still stay in his circle, there's no point of him sleeping him. You'll just wasted sleep. And he just gets that off. But yeah, Sigma has so much self-sustain. He has his little suck. He has his rock to back you away. He has a shield. Great character. Racha's almost the same thing. Gets that his form back so quick. I think it's like a 6 or 7 second cooldown. Absolutely bonkers. Echo, I'm putting the good to. I'm Echo main on DPS. I think Echo is great in somebody's hand. For me, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here for me. I think Echo is great in a good person's hands, but if you don't know how to play her very well, if you don't know how to position and who to go for at what times, you're just throwing, bud. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that straight up. You're just throwing. So yeah. You just gotta play Echo a little bit. She has a high skill ceiling character. She's kind of like not like Genji, but same skill level as Genji, stuff like that. You have to think a little bit more with her. And you have to hit your shots. She's just projectile, which is a little rough. Sojourn, she could either be meta or she could be good or trash. If it depends. If you have a very mid person playing her, hitting a couple shots every now and then, she's just good. Nobody's hitting nothing, trash. And if she's hitting everything, absolutely meta, because that's literally a Widow shot pretty much going out every like 5 seconds. And she's putting out all that other DPS, and her ultimate is super strong. I'm gonna put her in great though. I think she's great. I think she's a great hero. Main thing is you hit your shots, you can absolutely dominate a game. But if you're not, sorry to tell you, you're probably gonna lose. All right, let's be honest. Junker Queen, I'm going to put her in great as well. I think Junker Queen actually is really good this season. I think Junker Queen's never a bad pick. Her ultimate's really strong. I think she's a very good hero. Puts out a lot of numbers, and she has a little bit of self-sustain, especially for the team. Kiriko I'm going to put in meta as well. I think Kiriko is very good. Actually, I'm going to put her in great. I don't think she's meta. I think... Nah, we're putting her in meta. I think she's a great character. I really do. Her ultimate is absolutely insane. Puts out healing like no other. Has a cleanse ability. And she puts out damage. If you can hit those headshots with that Kiriko, you could DPS Kiriko and you'll be completely fine. Let's be honest. I mean, just do that. Just learn how to hit your shots and you can climb your way all the way to GM. I mean, super simple. All right, now on to Life Weaver. I'm just putting him in trash. Who likes playing this guy? All right, this dude... If you can, like, all he does is this the entire game. Literally, he just... That's all he does. He literally just, he heal bots the entire game. The entire game he's heal botting. The only good thing about his kit is his tree, because that thing absolutely almost guarantee wins a team fight unless you have somebody that can shred the tree on your team, but most of the time it's during a team fight, so you're not looking at the tree. But bro's tree is absolutely bonkies, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a dumb ult, and it comes back pretty gosh darn quick. But other than that, I think he's a very boring character. I think there's a cap to him. I don't think you can get up to GM with a Life Weaver, because at that point, Life Weaver's not going to just be able to stay in the back and just throw his little balls around. People are going to come and dive him, which is good for him. If you play Life Weaver, guess what? Shabim, shabab, shaboom, shabib. That's all I gotta say. Alaria is great. I mean, her healing turret is crazy. First time we have ever seen something like that in the game. People still don't know how to deal with that. It is really good. And if they break the turret, she can still heal up a little bit. Puts out insane damage numbers. If you hit those shots with Alaria, you are immediately a DPS. I mean, let's be honest. Her ultimate is cracked as well. Yeah, she's all around a great character. And Morga, I'd put in honestly okay tier. He was absolutely top tier meta. You couldn't win a game if you were playing against him. Absolutely pay to win last season, Battle Pass diff. This year, not this. Oh my God, what do I keep saying? But this season, I'm so glad they changed it, because I could not stand Morga. Morga is the most dumb character to play ever. He's literally just sitting there with his miniguns and overhealing, and then he traps you and you can't move. But now all you got to do is spray and pray and you kill him, dog. That's it. And GG's on Morga. So yeah, that's my official ranking of Overwatch. Again, this is just my opinion. Take it how you will. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd like to debate with you guys in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I will... I'm literally in the middle of... Wait, hold up. There you go. Check it out. And that's the tier list right there. There it is. Oh my God. Alright, that's the final tier list. Take a look at it. Looks great, doesn't it? Alright, you guys enjoy. It is... That's the only right one, honestly, I think. But yeah, let me know what you disagree with, what you agree with. And yeah, boys, I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, sub, and comment of what I should do next, because I am not a very creative person. I don't know what to think of. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.